Well, here comes the simplest workflow for the entire Git development cycle. Yeah. So I will try to demonstrate the idea from top to bottom, which we have gone through for these 10 videos as a final part. Now let's get started. Right now we are at the branch master. So assume that master has some changes. So I will just make any kind of changes here and push to our master. Git push origin master. I'm pushing the code. Yeah. So now master has the changes. Usually when we are developing a new branch, still remember we need to check out another branch which using the flag -b. This is latest feature, for example, call it latest. And we are at the latest branch now. Now we are doing some additional codes and changing several parts here. Okay, git commit, and after we add the changes, we are adding it again. These are just a normal process. Yeah, remember you add first, then you commit, then you push. Now you commit to this and something like this. Updated latest feature. Now after you update the features, we are going to push to an upstream which is origin, and the feature name is a latest. This is the branch name for GitLab. So after we push it to the upstream and set it as a latest branch, we refresh the patch here and wait for the while. It's loading. Damn slow. Wait, what? Okay, yeah. Now you push the latest just now, create a merge request. We want to merge the latest changes to our master, which includes the latest feature. So the title is like this and assign to me something like that. So approval requires we don't have to, because we are building alone. And delete the source branch when the merge request is accepted, then submit the merge request. After you submit the merge request, you will be redirected to the MR patch. Still remember? It is very slow. Okay, now this is the MR page, which is also showing the commits we have and the changes we have done. So now we are going to merge our change with master. Click the merge button. Then GitLab will help us to do the merging process. Just wait for a while. So these are the deletion line. This is the insertion that we do. And that's it. We merge it, and I'm sure, it is merged by me 80 seconds ago. So now, suppose that the project will now have the changes. Now, alright. Now it already has changes we made just now. You can see updated latest feature. The commit is already being pushed to our master branch. Now we are going to update our local feature, which we haven't merged yet. So now we are going back to the master, because master is now all already. We need to use git pull to update our master and align with the latest feature we have. After we pull the codes from master, it means the master now is a different thing. So when we go to the feature B, and now we are in the feature B. The feature B's master is O now. So now we need to do rebase. So after we pull the changes from master, remember just now, now we rebase with our master. Okay, it applied the changes already. So as you can see, there are several lines being added. If there is a merge conflict, then you need to do the manual selection as I mentioned in the previous tutorial. Now everything is working fine. And when we use the git status, you can see, wow, it has diverged with our origin feature B. I don't want that to happen. So I need to do git push dash force with list, which is a safer version of force push, and pushing to the origin feature B. Now wait for a while. I'm not sure why is it the internet very so slow today. And yeah, now we have pushed to the origin feature B. So feature B will be updated just now. We can select through the UI here, and if we go to this, yeah, as we can see, the changes has applied from the latest master. So now we have resolved the merge conflicts. Basically that is it. This is everything I use for the Git development if I want to update some codes which are in the GitLab, because yeah, in my company I have in the company which I intern in, we have several different platforms, I can say. So GitLab is not it is the core one. Yeah, basically it's a core one, but we do have some wrapper around the Git, so it looks a little bit different. So anyway, yeah, basically that's it. All the commands, maybe at the first time you experience using Git, you might feel a little bit confused. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? But you need to be really knowing what you are doing, especially when you are using a Git, because that will affect as I mentioned at the very first tutorial, that will affect the codes of other people's. Yeah, you messing up your codes is fine, but when you mess up other people's code, yeah, problem occurs. Then you will have a really hard time debugging all these issues that might happen due to the conflicts, due to the errors that you have arise, even though they are written by other people. Yeah, but you trigger the bugs, right? And there's another thing in Git which is very good. You can check out the master branch and see who have actually done the changes by using a git log, I think. Yeah, if you see a git log, you can see, oh, who made the changes and when is it. These are the commit messages here, and this is the time where you need to be extra careful, because if something goes wrong to for example to the production, definitely people will find who is doing this feature, and you need to go and fix it. Yeah. So this is another usage of Git, which is every changes will be logged properly. So when you are doing this one will be visible to all the people that pull from master. So that's why don't anyhow name your commit message like anything, because people will see your commit message. Yeah, if they cannot understand your commit message, they will find you again in no matter it's a startup environment or it's a enterprise environment. When you are working as a team, it becomes very important that you need to at least understand how a teamwork in programming is done, in your software development is done. You are no more fighting alone. You are no more like managing all the codes yourself. In fact, every codes we push to the server, we will submit for the request first, and people with professions, such as the senior engineers or other engineers as well, will review your code first, and usually we will require like 1 or 2 reviews, then only we can get the codes being merged to master. So people will see the changes you make. After they see the changes, they will leave some comments if there is any. Then you need to make the changes based on comments, or you need to justify why you are doing this change to persuade other people to accept your course. So these are something that never happens in the study environment, in the learning environment in university. If you want to really prepare yourself for the internship or for your career, you need to be particular about collaboration, about teamwork. Yeah, there's a key value that a programmer should have, no matter you are doing the backend or you are doing the iOS, Android. Yeah, that's it. So wrapping up for Git, if you have any problems, feel free to drop me a message, comment in the description, not comment in the description, comment below, and I hope you can learn something and get something. Like, I'm sure you will have many problems, but make sure that you are honest to the knowledge you gain. If you cannot gain the knowledge, you can ask again, then I will explain again. I believe this is what we call as knowledge sharing. I'm also trying to improve the way I convey the message. So yeah, let's grow together. That's it. See ya. Bye.